Welcome to Gaming. Today I'm gonna continue Scribing questline and I'm gonna do Fable of the Netch or Fable of the Fetch. No idea why it's that way, but anyway.
I see you found whatever this is. It's not the Fable of the Netch, as I recall it.
Nevertheless, an entertaining read. I quite enjoyed the Netch bosom.
I am occasionally fond of the Netch's levity. However, if you are short on patience for playful antics, you may find this a difficult trial. Worth it, I think, on your path to master scribing.
Why is this book called Fable of the Fetch?
A prank, no doubt. The Netch is known for pranks and tricks. It enjoys wandering invisibly, causing mischief and spreading what it considers to be joy. The Netch almost certainly traded out the Scalarium's fable for one of its authorship.
How should I find the real Fable?
I think it likely the Netch will reveal some sign to you. It delights in showing off its cleverness. Nalia and I discovered an echo in the West Wing that should relate to the Netch. I'm sure whatever you learn there will be most instructive.
Alright, I'll start there.
I hope nothing else has been tampered with. There's already so much wrong in the Scalarium. So much that didn't stand the test of time.
What can you tell me about the Netch?
A vain, jovial, and generous being. It approaches life's solemn moments as an opportunity for new ways to demonstrate its wit and whimsy. The Netch and Ulfsild got along famously well, but I find it to be a little much.
Why is that?
It enjoys being the center of attention, its tendrils ever reaching for ever more. Ruffles my feathers a bit. Its actions will seem enigmatic, even esoteric, but it really does mean well, I think.
Thank you for talking about it. Okay, so there was an answer why it's called like that.
What in Ifre's name? Is that a squirrel?
No, it's a bull.
Hey there! I thought you could use some help tracking down the Fable. It seems like this Netch has a very distinct sense of humor. I'm willing to play along for now if you are.
How should we play along?
The Netch is a trickster, but it's also proud of its wit. Getting the upper hand with someone like that is simple. Flatter them. Reminds me of a Covenant knight I once met who tried all night to get my attention. But that's a story for another day.
So you think we should flatter the Netch? How can we do that?
I think we do just as they did in the Fable. Here, allow me.
Go right ahead.
Oh, great and glorious Netch! Your cleverness exceeds us. We beseech your aid in finding your true Fable. Guide us to your Netchy bosom. Make our lofty dreams come true. I think it worked. Quick, follow them!
Good heavens, I say!
Okay.
Aha! You found it! The true Fable! Not as good as my version, of course.
into Wardenfell.
Any luck finding the real Fable?
I did. Any insight on these locations in the Fable?
Let me look. Here, this part about the river settlement. I bet anything that's Bulmera. Lovely place. There's a big river running through the middle of town. Sounds like it was even bigger back when the Fable was written.
Okay.
Something keeps tugging on my robes, like a child playing a game. But no one's there. It's the Netch, isn't it? This blob of yours is testing my patience.
Do you have any insight on the locations or notes in this Fable?
Let me see. This bit at the end that mentions Azura's coast. I bet it's referring to Sadrith Mora and Tel Galen. Just plot a course between those two towers, and I bet you'll find the door. That's what you're looking for, right?
I guess so.
Well, more tricks? Or did you find the real Fable of the Netch?
Can you give me any clues on locations in the Fable?
The real Fable? Of course. I remember it well. Let's see. There was mention of the Zainab, yes? The ruins you seek are called Nichuleft. Be sure not to fall like the Ashlander in the story. The Netch may not see fit to catch you.
Hopefully I don't have to say that.
There are so many awe-inspiring creatures whose shape this luminary might have taken. Indrik, dragon, griffin, and yet it's a Netch. It's rather silly, but perhaps that's the entire point.
Any clues you can give to help me with this Fable?
Let's see... Ah! Right at the top here. The Daedric Ruins. I don't know the name, but they're on an island southeast of Voss. If only the place was still full of chickens like the fable says.
Okay. See where I have to go. Nah. Okay, so let's use this one first. Where is it? There. Here's next one. Huh? Am I blind? Oh, there. Then I guess here. Okay, that was first. Maybe I just use fast travel.
I can't believe they want us to go outside the house to find Faye.
Here? Yes. Hmm? Oh. So, and last one. Oh, it's the same. Oh, there. And last one. And I think that was on that sneezing place. Yes. I really like that this is utilizing old content, old areas. So it's not just was it Westworld? Yeah, I think it was Westworld. No, you didn't see me. I'm totally invisible. Why? Oh, why? Yes. Come on. Let me use it. Where are you? There. Seriously? Okay, that's up there. And you are there. Come on. Come on. I wonder, does this always spawn where you use last one? Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, there, I can't help. No, 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 no. It's here. Drop down. Aggro that one. Get a lag spike. Sneak past these. And that was blind like a bat. Okay, you want to die. Die. I'm totally fine with it. Question is, why the hell that door wasn't there? Okay, can you freaking stop?
How I long to see you smile.
Okay. I knew it. I so knew it.
Welcome to my little grotto. Drink it in. You found the Netch. I hope I live up to expectations. Behold, my beauty, my splendor. A gift to you, not Ulfsealed. You have worked hard to find me. I know why, of course. I always know why. Confirm for me, please. Ulfsealed is gone, yes?
Yes, Ulfsild is gone. I'm following in her footsteps to learn the art of scribing.
She said that might happen. I hoped she was mistaken. She often was. Well, no Ulfsealed, no problem, not Ulfsealed. You have a naturally buoyant spirit, I can tell. This will be an effervescent experience. Let us begin.
All right, where do we start?
Let's open the door to my domain and let some of my beauty, my majesty, into the Scholarium. Place the Fable on the dais. Yes, the original Fable. Not the new and enhanced version I wrote. That one won't work, unfortunately.
I'll place the Fable.
You have such a remarkable way of setting books down. Very deliberate.
Okay.
I'm supposed to test you. But tests are weighty, not good for floating. I prefer games. Easier to win and just as easy to prove how clever you are. Oh, listen to me, droning on like the dragon. Anyway, I have some games for us to play.
What kind of games do you have in mind?
The kind of games that make people feel lighter. Games that show how buoyant life can be. There are many who need the help of my benevolent and loving tendrils.
What kind of help do you need? What kind of help do you have in mind?
Oh, anything to take the weight off the shoulders. Health, or happiness, or even money. Wolfsild tried to explain money to me. It sounded depressing, but apparently people quite like it. I have a list of helpful games for you to play.
Where I can find the list?
You must traverse the land in search of 7 orbs. Only with orbs in hand, when the warrior is high in the night sky, can you wish? I kid. They're right here. Only complete those that make you feel the most buoyant. I'll handle the rest.
I'll read your list then.
Let us see what you make of my little games. The best games are ones that others don't know they're playing. Makes for much more bubbly responses when they discover the joyful tricks we played on them.
Can we talk about the luminaries?
Generally, far too dull for my tastes. Somber. Heavy. But I'm happy to answer any questions you might have. Offering knowledge keeps me buoyant.
What do you think of the intrigue?
So serious, so old, so focused. Too focused for me. I prefer to let the winds carry me where they will. The Indrik wishes we made sense, but we don't. So why let your tendrils get tangled up about it?
What do you make of the dragon?
My perfect form does not have eyes, not Wolfsild. But I want you to imagine I have them. Now imagine I am rolling them. She thinks herself oh so clever, but ignores even simple truths when they are right in front of her snout.
What do you think about the griffin, which I haven't met yet?
A heavy soul, but I think he means well. Over the years, he's lost sight of what he truly wants. You might say his vision of justice is somewhat frozen. A bit iced over. Oh, right. You don't get that joke yet. That will be funny later.
I have few other questions.
Oh, of course you do, not Wolfsild. How can you be more buoyant? Why do you have no tendrils when I was blessed with so many? Why bother with the other luminaries when I am right here? I cannot answer all of life's mysteries for you, but I will try.
Can you tell me about yourself?
Picture it. A wizened scholar traces arcane runes across a detailed summoning. I'm kidding. My birth was an accident of magic and deeply boring. It is why I try to stay so joyous and floaty. Existence is what you make of it, not Wolfsild.
Why did you choose the form of a netch?
Is it not obvious? I mean, look at me. I am exceedingly buoyant, perfectly voluptuous. Oh, I see. You too hope to one day have a perfect form. Well, continue your studies, not Wolfsild. Someday you might ascend your imperfect vessel.
What does the art of scribing mean to you?
Scribing is buoyancy of the mind, floating in your soul, lift within your very skills and spells. I find the idea of everyone doing something all the same way not just boring, but dreadfully tragic.
That's why you helped Ulfsild to perfect the art.
You have your tendrils twisted on that. Wolfsild was the one who taught me. Though I shared my views and opinions with her, as I am happy to do with you, But we luminaries learned as much from the Archmage as she learned from us.
You have mentioned Ulfsild several times. What did she mean to you?
Ah, there was a truly boundless soul. Ulfsild was a most bubbly companion, joyous, ebullient, witty. She was clever and taught me many things. Very netchy. I wonder if she had some netch ancestry.
What do you remember about her?
Oh, many things. She had a distinct lack of tendrils. It was very memorable. Her familiar, the crow, was almost as memorable. And she had that, oh, what's the word? The bearded creature she was fond of. Shala something? Shala boring, maybe?
Are you talking about her husband, Shalidor?
How should I know? I only met him once, and he was not buoyant at all. Ulfsild spent much of her time here, free of him. I always thought she floated much higher on her own. She would have made a great netch.
You mentioned the crow. You like her?
How can I not like a fellow flyer? She plays along with my games, acting like she's annoyed by my clever tricks. But I see through her. I know the crow enjoys my puzzles in the library. I ought to pay her a visit soon.
Okay. Okay, I guess that's gathering some materials. Nope, no Imperial City. Okay, most probably some delve quest. Something dark side. Ooh, fisher. Fishing. Nope. 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 I think that... Okay, so... Let's see. Do I have to talk? I guess I talk with...
Thanks for all you're doing to help restore the Scalarium. If there's anything I can do to help, just let me know.
Netch asked me to complete these favors. Any advice on which I should do?
I'd do that Westweald one personally. I know plenty of people who left Valenwood with King Nantharion that I'd like to keep safe.
Sorry, I'm not doing that. Pretty sure that needs a group.
I know that look. You've been tasked with busy work, haven't you? Well, it seems we're in the same boat. At least I'm fortunate to have it confined to the library, not wherever some mystical being decides to send me on a whim.
Any advice on these favors?
Watch your back in Vasya Didenat if you head that way. The place is full of ruffians and cutthroats. Stealing a bunch of supplies from merchants is tame for them. I'm surprised they didn't gut them for fun.
Okay.
Everyone keeps talking about these odd things happening to them. They're saying it's this Netch luminary. Funny enough, though, nothing's happened to me. Wait, does that mean the Netch doesn't like me?
The Netch asked me to complete these favors. Any advice on which I should do?
Oh, the Imperial City. I'm sure I don't need to tell you how dangerous it is there right now. Daedra aren't the only roaming enemy that'll run you through first chance they get. Blessings to you if you choose that one, but stay safe.
Nope. I'm not choosing that one.
The Netch acts in good faith. Some have found its attitude irksome, but I believe its intentions are pure. I hope more come to walk these halls with the passion of the Netch.
The Netch asked me to complete some favors. Any advice on which I should do?
If you decide to head into either the Forgotten Wastes or that other place that I will not attempt to pronounce, be on your guard. The creatures that roam there are more powerful than most. You may do well to bring a companion with you.
Okay. And I think last one. Yes.
It seems like the Netch has stopped its pranks. Thank Magnus. And thank you. I suppose even children get tired of the same gag over and over.
Any advice on these favors?
If you're going to be fishing in Vardenfell, make sure you have bait. If you don't have the right bait for the right water, you won't catch a thing. I used to live near a lake. Fished almost every day. I miss the quiet.
Okay. So I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna do that first one. And fishing one. Okay, so salt water. Okay, this might take ages. Okay, so that was luminary blessed fish. Huh? I wonder what's considered as luminary blessed fish. Okay. Oh, I guess I go back here. I think I have to kill the boss, Del boss here. Sir. I remember correctly, this Delve's boss is on lowest level. Once again, you didn't see me. Wait, am I even... Uh-huh. Am I even in the right place? From here? Question mark? Oh, I guess someone has killed this boss already. Pretty sure that it was on this level. Okay. Maybe I am on wrong place. Forgotten Wastes. Is it public dungeon? Pretty sure that since this is... Ah, yes. Yes, yes, yes.
You there, Outlander. I have a proposition for you.
This lag is freaking ridiculous. Which is kind of funny, since my ping and FPS are not that bad. Okay, so I guess I go here next. does any boss over here count? Or do I have to get to group boss? Oh, great. Do I really have to remember where bosses are? That looks exactly where boss would be. Okay, so there wasn't boss there. Ah, I think it was there. There was one boss, if I remember correctly. Hopefully. This iron atwa. Come on, do I really have to kill all of this? Okay. Still no boss. Yes. this? Yes.
You are most impressive, not Ulfsealed. I will ensure the mortals I have in mind are aided by your buoyant deeds. In the meantime, let us talk about your proper trial, and another mortal altogether.
A trial like Indrik then. What do you want me to do for this mortal?
I try to stay buoyant, I do. If we are to brush the ground, it should be for good reason. A father breathes his last in Vardenfell at a clinic in the town of Suron. He has regrets to resolve before his soul becomes untethered and drifts away.
I'm going to help him resolve these regrets.
Your cleverness almost reaches that of Ulfsealed, not Ulfsealed. His soul has splintered into 3 parts. While my tendrils can hold him here for a time, a dark spirit seeks to claim him. That is why we must move quickly, with the help of your knight.
You want me to ask Nalia for her help?
With her portals, you and the knight can flow with the wind. We'll need that to help this man. Ask her to come speak to me. I will make her float with knowledge, and you can prepare for your journey.
I'll talk to Nalia then.
Sore suspended by your good intentions, not Ulfsealed. The clinic is in the town of Suron on the Isle of Vardenfell. The night will be an effervescent addition to your trial. I just know it.
Can you tell me more about this trial?
Of course. I thought you might have things to ask, not Ulfsealed. Your mind flows like a Netch's. Breezy, quick, absorbent.
How do you know this mortal?
You know how some people just have trouble floating? He's like that. Nirn is a river, and I feel along the bottom for things to make float. He's one such soul. I've picked him up and put him back together before, but this must be the last.
Why is this the last time?
I am an attractive, floating, betendrilled entity of humor, enlightenment, and magic. But even I, the Netch, cannot stop a soul from moving on to Aetherius when its time comes.
Why do you want Nalia to assist me on my trial?
Are you worried I'm going to play a trick on her? Don't you worry. If Nalia weren't buoyant, she'd be the first I'd help. But she has been quite floaty these days, and it's none of my doing. I want her to help you move with the winds of the soul.
The winds of the soul?
The votary is, as she's no doubt mentioned before, very talented with portals. Popping out of one space and into another. It's something I quite enjoy as well. And her skill will allow you to see this trial through to the end.
Okay. Okay. Let's continue.
Knight, you
The crow has warmed up to me, which is great. But now she wants to start tutoring me. It's like I'm back at my mother's home again. How goes your trial with the Netch?
Actually, the Netch wants you to help me in my trial.
Me? Of course. From chasing illusionary squirrels to luminary trials? It's been quite a day. Do you know why it wants me to tag along?
The Netch wanted to explain things to you itself.
I suppose when a magical being asks you to help out, you help out. This will be an interesting story to tell my parents when I head home for New Life Fest. See you when I catch up, adventurer.
See you soon, Nalia. Okay. Okay. Let's see where I need to go.
Rosie, where are you?
Help! Someone, please help!
Nope. I'm on a quest now. Okay, where is the guy?
Father, I got here as soon as I could. Please,
Ah,
can you hear me?
upstairs.
I'm sorry, my
Upstairs.
love. He's very weak.
Are you a healer with the clinic? Please, we came as soon as we heard. I need my father to know I made the journey. The way I last spoke to him. It can't be the last time. It can't. I never wanted him to pass from this world alone.
I'm not with the clinic. What happened?
I grew up thinking nothing could kill my father. He was a soldier and later a mercenary. Tough as they come. So when he wrote to me about this illness, I knew it was serious. We haven't spoken in years.
Why not?
He expected me to follow in his footsteps. I tried, but it's one thing to hold a sword and another thing to use it. I have the heart of a historian. I'm not made for battle. The last words between us were so bitter. I wanted to make amends.
Is there anything that can be done?
I don't know. The clinic says he's beyond their help. If I could just speak to him one more time, put our bitterness behind us and ease his passing. But it's too late. My father is in his final moments and has no idea I'm even here.
Okay.
Alec, Melvina, hello. It must be a surprise to see me.
Nalia? What are you doing here?
I'll fill you in shortly. We're here to help. A friend, can I have a word? I had no idea Alec's father was even sick. We're old friends, so I'm eager to help however we can. Did the Netch explain how I'm going to help you? Back to where we began with portals?
It did. Something about moving with the wind.
That sounds like the Netch. Apparently you're not the only one being tested here. Alec's father, Yehones, is still alive, but his soul is splintered and drifting across the face of Nirn.
And you are going to help me with portals?
Yes. Any other time, I'd be annoyed. Portals are all the guild things I'm good for. But this is important. I'll remain here, divine where you're headed next, and open pathways as you go. It gave me some kind of mystical ink that will help us out.
The ink will connect you to the soul fragments.
That's what the Netch said. Something about the ink snarling my tendrils with the wayward soul fragments. This is why I didn't stay with spellwork. If you're ready, wish me luck, and let's get started.
I'm ready. Good luck, Nalia.
Nalia, please. Is there anything you and your friend can do?
I just want him to know I'm here.
So, is this on Western Skyrim? Yes. Guess I have to go here.
First mission. My first brush with death. The Reach folk had us on the run. I was so far from home. Certain I fought with everything I had. My wife was at home by herself. She told me she had news for me when I returned. I needed to know what it was.
Check. Is this a new area? Most probably yes. Check when I'm done here if this is... I don't think that this is Delve. Okay.
Well, I'm at the end, aren't I? Dragon Bridge. My blood warmed the icy water. I should have died that day. Yeah, maybe I did. Mariel, Blackberry Mead, Border Watch, Alec, my life's pride. Were all those warm memories just the dreams of a dying young soldier?
It wasn't a dream. Elik is waiting you back in Suran.
Alec? Yes. This is where I learned of Alec. Near death. Perhaps nearer than I am now. I remember tendrils cradling me, lifting me to the water's edge. My wounds closing, pain easing. A voice that was joyous, clear.
What did it say?
That I had to live for my son. I feared I'd never live to meet him. I was just glad I wouldn't die alone. But when I woke later, no one was there. And when next I saw my wife, she handed me her child, a boy, my Alec. Where is he?
He's with you right now in Suran.
Loftily done! Nalia, the next portal, if you please. To Border Watch Ruins.
Okay, where is this? This has to be on Westweld. Oh, Blackwood.
The day I thought Alec would join me as a soldier on a new assignment. The day he would break my heart.
Huh? Oh, there. Well, at least I think it's here.
He was still a little boy when I put that wooden sword in his hands. I'd convinced myself that he would aspire to be like me. That he was a fighter.
Okay, where next? Here? Why I don't remember this place.
It was here at Border Watch that I was given command so many years ago. I sent for my son, urging him to enlist. We would defend these walls together. And he arrived, only to hand in his blade.
Why was it so important that he enlist with you?
Alec had such a love of history. I thought he'd relish the chance to stand with the soldiers that made it. I wanted to fight side by side with my son. Wanted that life so badly. Handing me his blade felt like he'd run it through my heart.
What did you say to him?
I told him he'd be a failure, that he'd come crawling back. What loving father does that? Defiance. What possessed me to say such things?
Then return to Suran. You can still reach him.
Only one remaining not all sealed. Nalia, a portal to Blightbog some.
Okay. This has to be on Merkmeyer. Yes.
My final mission. My wife, long gone. My son estranged. Beyond my reach. I was alone.
Oh, there. Sorry.
My final venture is a man of the sword. I resigned my station and took to mercenary work. I tracked a bounty to these ruins filled with traps and monsters. I was lost, injured. I fell and my torch went out. I was alone. So alone.
What happened?
I saw a shape in the darkness, looming like a storm cloud. Tendrils swaddled me like a babe. I did not fight as they held me close, set me on my feet. And I heard that laughing voice from all those years before.
What did it say?
It told me of Alex's life, his wife, his work as a respected historian. Alec was happy, and I was happy to hear it. I left these ruins, but I didn't have the courage to write my son until I fell ill. And then it was too late to make amends.
It's not too late. Alec is waiting for you in Suran.
Well done, not all sealed. Nalia will see you back to Suran, when father and son reunite.
Father, it's Alec. I'm here. Just be still.
My boy, I have much to say after coming so far. Just let me catch my breath.
He can hear me. He knows I'm here. My father doesn't have to pass from this world alone. I'm so overwhelmed. I don't know how to thank you. What did you do?
Your father's soul was still here. I just had to urge him back to your side.
Growing up, he was all I had. Mother passed when I was young. We regretted what we said to each other, but the years got away from us. What do I do? How can I make up for all these years we've missed together?
Say what you want to say while there's still time.
I'll try to tell him everything. My time as a historian, meeting my wife Melvina, everything. I'm just so relieved to hear his voice again. You and Nalia have given me a memory to last the rest of my life. Thank you, stranger.
You're welcome. Okay.
My life's pride. I'm so sorry. Those things I said to you. I wish I could take it all
Bottle here or?
I know.
Yes.
What a marvelous game we just played! And you did it without my lithe and stylish tendrils. Even I must admit, I could not have done it better.
Elik seemed very grateful to have time with his father.
What a delicious trick! Returning his father just in time! Grief is heavy, not good for floating. Regret, that's even worse. Elik and his father were trapped beneath all that weight. And now, they are both just a little lighter.
Light enough to have that conversation.
Now you're getting it. The best tricks are the ones nobody sees coming. A twist of fate, a bubble of hope, a glorious multi-limbed embrace. Seeing people happy is all for my own gratification. Selfish, I know, but I've been called worse.
Have I earned your respect, your support for my scribing journey?
Absolutely. Consider my trial passed. I'll summon up my sigil, and you can take it back to the altar. It is time for you to scribe up your own clever tricks. Just remember to stay light, stay breezy, keep yourself as netchy as you can.
I'll try, Netch. Thank you.
My sigil. Use it to amplify the altar and seek to better the world through your scribing.
Okay, I
Be
think
sure
I have
to
to
thank
sell
Nadia.
something
And
before.
don't be a stranger, or I'll find an excuse to start wandering the Scholarium
There you
again.
are. I just got back myself.
Where was that guy who buys and sells stuff? Here.
Scripts and grimoires. I have.
Ooh. Oops. Well, I can sell all of this since I cannot keep this. Same goes with this. Okay, now I should have enough gold.
Thank you. It means a lot that we could help Elik find some closure. I'm not sure he would have ever forgiven himself if we hadn't been there today.
You are welcome, Nalia.
I wonder if Ulfsild ever faced a personal trial like this when she met the Luminaries the first time. I guess we just have to do what we can when we can and hope for the best. Oh, Magnus, did the Netch teach us a lesson?
Maybe. Why do you think that the Netch threw you into its trial?
The Netch Netch acted like it was another trick, but I felt for some time like my magic has stagnated. It was really hard. But it was kind of a joy to really challenge myself. Still think I'll stick to swords and shields, though.
It was good working with you, Nalia.
I feel the same way. Just look at all the lives you made brighter. The altar is another wing stronger, and we reunited a man and his son for one final day together. The Netch's antics were kind of moving. All because of you, my friend.
Yes. Let's see. Use it. Whatever. Okay, looks like it's gonna be, I guess, last one. Fable of the Griffin. But I'm gonna leave that one to next one. So, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on next one. Bye.